What's up, everybody? This episode is going to help you with voicemails. Voicemails are definitely something that we're going to come across, especially in going through, prospecting or the process of prospecting. You're not always going to get somebody on the phone, and so too often times you're going to get a voice message. And the voice message, the type of message that you leave, the wordplay is very important. It's really going to depend on your creativity. That will depend on whether or not that prospect's going to call you back. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to share with you some of the tips that have helped me, or some techniques that have helped me with getting a response back from any voice messages that I've ever left. And I think the key thing is that you don't want to leave too much detail, too much information. I've heard sales agents give damn near the entire pitch over the voice message, and there's no, they don't need to call you back anymore. They have all your information. And the key thing is that you want to get your prospect to call you back, because you're not going to be able to do too much if they're not interacting with you. You can't answer any of the questions that they have, and they will have questions because they don't understand the daily lingo that you understand when it comes to your product. And so you want to be about as vague as possible. And when leaving a voice message, you also want to get in the habit of sending an email as well, and leaving that as part of your message, and so that you're hitting them in both ways. If you happen to get consent to leave a text message or give them a text message, before you text, you want to consider also maybe checking with your sales manager or your company before you do that. But you definitely need consent. But get creative is where I'm getting at. And so if you're vague, you'll really rely on the curiosity to be the ruling factor as to why that prospect will call you back. And so, for example, if I were to leave a voice message, and let's say that the prospect's name's John, I'd say, hey, John, this is Daniel, just getting back to you. You know what, I came across something. I want to run it by you real quick. Give me a call back. I just left you an email as well to let you know I stopped by. That's it. I don't even say bye. It's because you want to make it seem like it's in a rush, if that makes sense. But more importantly, you want to make it seem like it's holding you up, so that the prospect feels like that they need to give you a call back. But more importantly, they're curious as to what you need to run by them. And so that's a very powerful sentence or statement to leave on a voice message, is saying, hey, I was putting together some information. I came across something and I want to run it by you real quick. Give me a call back. That's it. And of course, let them know you send them an email. But the wordplay is important. You don't want to catch yourself leaving a voice message saying, hey, this is Daniel, and I put together the numbers, and option number 1, and then option number 2. It's not going to do any good for you. So consider that. Hopefully this message helps in getting your prospects to call you back.